Hi, everybody. Welcome to Staff Gymnasium. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by the man, probably one of the best sports writers around in the South Shore, Nate Rollins, who writes for the Whitman-Hanson Express and 4D Sports Talk, has written for the Globe, has worked for WHCH, and now I finally corralled him into doing some more high school basketball. Nate, you get the 6-3 Panthers out of the Patriot League with their veteran coach Bob Rogers, and you have Coach DeBarros. A little bit of a struggling season right now. They're 3-4. The Brockton Boxers are. This should be one heck of a game. I expect a great game.
Yeah, it should be a good game and a good test for each team. Whitman-Hanson always uses this as a measuring stick, and other teams that come in here to play Brockton also use it as a measuring stick. Whitman-Hanson coming off a tough loss against Plymouth South. They're going to be coming out hungry. This should be a good one.
We'd like to welcome everybody watching in the greater Whitman and Hanson area. And, of course, all the Brockton faithful are watching on channel 1071. We got three officials, which you know I love.
Yes.
To cover all the angles. For those people listening and, again, watching in the Whitman-Hanson area, the Plymouth South game, the girls' game for Whitman, that'll be available tonight.
Okay.
And we'll shoot that out to Bob, Mike Costa, and he'll let everybody know to watch that very good come-from-behind win. And to touch on the girls' basketball game over at the Whitman-Hanson, it was a great run they did, coming from behind a very scrappy Plymouth South team. But we're here, and we're here to give you boys basketball.
And a good game.
And a very good game, yep. Should be a very good game.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's matchup between the visiting Whitman-Hanson Panthers and your Brockton Boxers. Please do your part by showing respect to everyone involved in today's contest. A friendly reminder that student athletes play the game, coaches coach, fans support their team, and officials manage the game and sometimes make calls that you may not agree with. With that being said, inappropriate behavior, language, taunting, or verbal criticism of coaches, players, and officials will not be tolerated and may result in your removal from the gymnasium. This game is being played according to the rules of the National Federation of State High School Associations. And now for today's starting lineups, starting with Whitman-Hanson. Number 3, Drew Daly. Number 11, Ryan Baker. Number 12, Cam Burrows. Number 22, Isaiah Bean Britton. And number 24, Evan Yakovonis. And now, the starting lineup for your Brockton Boxers. Number 1, Cam Montero. Number 4, Deron Baker. Number 10, Braxton Baker. Number 20, Chidi Nwosu. And number 21, John Francois. At this time, I ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rush lights and bright stars drove the perilous fight
All right, everybody, get your popcorn ready. Your favorite beverage, probably with this temperature, definitely should be a hot cocoa.
Oh, it's chilly out there, huh?
Oh my God!
Jeez,
Yeah.
snow's flying. Hopefully it doesn't stick.
It's the 6-3 visiting Panthers boys basketball team from Whitman-Hanson, and 6-3 taking on the 3-4 Brockton Boxers. I want to make sure. Who do we got for? Make sure I get the gentlemen's names right for the starters for the Panthers. All right, we're underway. Oh, nice save by Cameron Montero to start the game.
Some early action.
They're gonna say Francois was over the line. First turnover over the game on the inbound. That's Barrows, Cam Barrows, the captain. Nope, they're gonna switch it out now. It's Cam Barrows. I'm sorry.
And 2 players to watch in Whitman-Hanson's the sophomore Ryan Baker and the freshman sensation Isaiah Bean Britton down there, number 22.
Now to the top of the key, there's Daly. They move it around fast. Trying to make him move his Dean Britton, his fadeaway.
Nice
hits.
shot.
In transition.
That was a tough shot.
There's Baker's shot and hits. It was funny, I was talking to Devon Baker before the game, his brother, number 4. Timeout, Whitman-Hanson. And you know how kids love their music?
Yeah.
This actually worked out great, too. I can tell my story. He says, I just got to get focused. I got to get my music. I got to get my game going. I got to get in the zone. And I said to him, me being, the nut that I am, like, just have fun. Whoever has the most fun is going to win this game.
That's it.
And, I got it. And then had a chance to talk to Cameron Montero. And I said, Cam, what happened with the 5-point loss over in Brookline? He says, I hit 8. Coach took me out. He thought I was tired. And, me and Coach DeBarros were talking about that, right? And he says, it's always the coach's fault. I said, so I told him, in my own opinion, I said, Cam, if you don't have the same body English out there in the first 5 minutes of the game, and then say the last 5 minutes of the second quarter, and he sees you lagging, now it becomes a 5-on-4.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's what he saw. All right, so here we go. We'll have an inbound. First timeout taken by Whitman-Hanson. Here's Yakovanis on the inbound. And there's the leader, Drew Daly. That was back to Daly. Daly works on the Barrows. Yakovanis was thinking about this. There's a shot there.
Wow.
Bang.
Good play out of the timeout.
Baker, Montero, Francois going to try to drive off the glass.
There is an obvious height advantage for the Boxers here.
Yeah, but this Cam, he read it right, and he finishes. No, you're right about the height advantage, but the thing is, can the Boxers take advantage of that? Can they add that to their scheme today?
Right.
And there's another takeaway. Braxton Baker off the glass.
Another timeout here. How about the Boxers, though? Bringing the press, forcing the turnovers.
There you go, 6:28 left as you get a fresh look at probably one of the best coaches in high school basketball in any division, Bob Rogers, as he's talking to his front 5 and making the adjustments.
His 23rd year. How about that?
Imagine that. He doesn't look a day over his 24th.
35th year, he was saying, together coaching. I think he was at a stop at, I know he had a stop at Holbrook before this.
Yeah. But he doesn't look a day over 24 years.
No, he looks the same every year, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's always got a very good shooting team. Well, with the exception of last year.
Right.
99% of the time, he's got a very good shooting team and a very well-disciplined team.
I mean, we don't even know that yet. This game just got started.
Yeah, but the early results here in the season, They've been pretty impressive. They had a big win against Hingham. Tough Hingham team.
All right, so the boxes are coming out with Devon in Braxton Baker, Nawuso, it looks like Francois and Cameron Montero. And the same front five for Whitman-Hanson.
They got to push
Daly, Jokavanis trying to move. Lost the ball. Now he recovered the ball. Works it inside. Nawuso saved it. Great hands. Coming up the glass. Can't finish. Nice try by Baker. They're going to try to finish. Braxton Baker up the glass and in.
Wow. How about this for the Boxers?
Adding the press. Off the glass high, and he's fouled.
Well, that's something, if you're going against this Whitman-Hanson team, you just can't let them sit back and shoot the ball.
No.
You can't.
That was on number 20. That was on Nawuso, his first, team first. And at the charity stripe right now, it's freshman Isaiah Bean Britton. Very talented freshman player. Didn't we see him a couple years ago when we were covering, we did a couple games? He was running around at the halftime taking shots.
Well, it's when you make this Whitman-Hanson team as a freshman, it's really impressive because he doesn't take a lot of freshmen on this team. Took one last year in Ryan Baker, and now he took another one this year in Bean Britton, and they're turning out to be very good players.
Montero trying to move, kicks it back out to Francois. Francois will go to the top. They'll rotate over to Braxton Baker. Far side, Cameron Montero for three. That's off. Ball loose. And here comes Whitman-Hanson on a run. There's a long three. Won't go. That was Baker. Rebound Brockton. Here come the Boxers. Bounce pass. Francois off the glass.
Oh.
And finishes.
Yeah, it might have got hacked, too.
Now Baker's going to try to finish. Nice move.
Good move.
That was around two guys. That's a tough move to finish.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Francois rolled his ankle.
Can't lose him.
Here comes Dominic Hopkins, number 15.
A fresh cut, too, huh?
What's that?
Fresh haircut, too, it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. And we're underway. We'd like to welcome everybody taking this Sunday afternoon. Well, the Patriots ain't in, so here's some good high school basketball.
Yeah, right.
Montero moving, kicks it down low. Dominic can't finish on the rebound. Nawuso for two. Brockton's going in there, simulated press. Good as Whitman-Hanson smartly works out of it. There's Baker. Lost the ball.
Wow.
No foul there. Daly, top of the perimeter, kicks it down to Jokavanis. Long three. Won't go. Here comes Cam Montero. He might try to run it. Kicks it back out. Braxton Baker was baseline. Cameron's shot hits for two. Jokavanis kicks that over to Baker. There's a baseline shot by Britton and hits.
He's good,
for
huh?
three. Kid has a nice touch.
Yeah, got a bright future.
The lead is 5 for the Boxers. Braxton Baker and Cameron Montero, top of the key, trying to work it around the perimeter. They're working the far baseline. Devon Baker, his shot won't go. Nawuso had it. He's going to follow up with his hook shot. And you called it, that height right there, right where they need it.
And Bean Britton thinks it's an over the back. Oh.
Stolen by Dominic Hopkins, then stole again by Britton.
That? Wow.
Oh,
He
we
was
got
hacked,
fouls
huh?
going on. They're going to call that on Wuso, his second, team second. Here, Bob Rogers setting up the next offensive play for the Panthers. They're working around Yokovanis to the far baseline. That's Baker. Baker's going to try to drive. He stopped.
Gravel.
And we're going to have a foul on the floor. That's going to be on Dominic Hopkins, not me.
No, not you.
So we got an inbound pass in the Brockton end for the Panthers. They kick it back out. Baker was thinking he's going to go floater with the right hand and falls.
That was pretty.
That's the new thing you see the kids do nowadays because they see the college kids do it.
Yeah, they make it look so easy. And his brother's going to come
Cam
in.
Montero won't go. Nawuso had it. Cameron Montero gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Baker. Devon Baker kicks it inside. Nawuso finishes. That was from Dominic Hopkins from Baker to finish that
They just
play.
got such a height advantage. I don't know how you're going to stop them down low.
I think what you have to do is you got to do what Brockton tried to do, and there's a long three. That's out. Ball's loose. I'm going to say it was last touched by Brockton.
Like it was off Whitman-Hanson.
No, that was definitely off Brockton. Off the inbound in the Brockton end. Thinking. Now in the game, that is Caleb Baker.
Feeding his brother for the three.
Approaching 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Montero. Over to Braxton Baker. Thinking about driving. He gets pinched. All the way out to Cameron Montero.
That's how he plays football.
Yeah, right. Now in the game is Nathan Rateau, number 11 for Brockton.
How about that,
Dominic
though? Bringing
Hopkins
the double
for three.
team down
Hits.
low. So what happens when you double team somebody down low, somebody's going to be open.
Yep.
It's just about finding them.
Absolutely.
They were throwing the bodies at Francois.
Far baseline. Bean Britton trying to move. Goes high, too strong. Rebound, Brockton.
It's good defense.
That was accidental. Cameron Montero. And they're going to call that on Isaiah Bean Britton. So that young man will smartly take a well-deserved rest.
Yep.
He's played hard this first quarter. And Montero has a chance to finish a three-point play, and he does. Lead is 10. They go with a simulated full press. They kick it out. There's a baseliner. That's off. Rateau with the rebound. He might try to run it. Slows it down. He sees Ryan Baker in front of him, kicks out to Cameron Montero. Montero covered by Drew Daly. Far baseline. Fonts now in the game for Brockton. Top of the key, going off a pick by Dominic. There's Rateau with a shot. That's too long. Rebound, Nawuso. Gonna say he was on the line. Nawuso checks out, and Devon Baker checks back in with 38.3 of a second left in the first quarter. And here we go off the inbound. Brockton going to a press. They're working around smartly. Tipped. Daly, Baker thinking, far baseline. There's another shot that's off. That was Ryan Baker. Able to get the ball again. Daly almost lost the ball. Kicks it back out to Ryan Baker. Driving, works it inside. A floater blocked by. Oh, and tipped in.
Wow.
Oh, what a play.
Who tipped that in?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Oh, and I think they're going to count it.
Yeah.
What a way for the quarter end after one. Your score, Brockton 28, Whitman-Hanson 18. And some of the key things, if you're just joining us here on the Brockton Access channel and back home in Brockton on 1071 we'd like to welcome you again, everybody watching from Whitman and Hanson on the Brockton Community Access.
And around the Patriot League.
Yep. And I am all set for the half of my pizza. And Mike the Postman Simmons is doing double duty.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. He's getting himself a snack right now. All right, there's another look at Coach Rogers. He's also on the MIAA committee for the division.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's a committee member. And you couldn't ask for a nicer guy that cares about these kids.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so here we go. We're ready to start the second half. Off the inbound. There is Yokovanis, covered by Fonts. Uses his speed, kicks it over to Daly, top of the perimeter, coming by Rateau. Stops inside.
Nice pass.
Bean Britton.
Nice finish.
And a nice finish. Works it inside. Overshot Dominic Hopkins. A long outlet pass. Bean Britton trying to finish.
Is he athletic. My God.
Wow.
Wow.
He is going to be one heck of a player. Fonts now driving baseline. Off the glass, won't go. Ball tipped.
Yeah.
You see his last touch by Whitman-Hanson.
Off Baker, yeah.
Off the inbound inside, Dominic gets hit, can't finish. And they're going to call a travel.
Bean Britton's just your prototypical Whitman-Hanson player. Lanky guy, can shoot, can get inside. He kind of reminds me of Nate Amato a couple years ago. Watching him, he's down over at Babson now.
This kid puts on some muscle. He is going to be one heck of a player.
Oh, yeah.
They work it to the far perimeter. Daly, top of the key, thinking about taking a shot. Daly steps back. There's a shot by Yokovanis that's off. Rebound Brockton.
Gonna get
Rateau
back.
might try to run himself. Kicks it out to the far baseline. Fonts will do it all over again. Now Devon Baker. Rateau for three.
Open.
Had a clean look. Ball loose. Dominic Hopkins. Braxton Baker, takes that shot. Got 3 seconds.
Oh, what they call? Push.
Oh, they're going to call that on Dominic Hopkins on the push.
At his second?
His second. Team fourth. Just underway in the second quarter.
Oof, another turnover.
Nice. Gonna have a reach.
Box is just very aggressive in those passing lanes.
Called that on Ryan Baker, his first, team second. Braxton Baker over to Rateau. He's going to try to drive. Lost it.
Oh, the charge.
Going to have offensive foul. His first, team fifth. And the big guy took one for the team in that one. Daly working that down. That was Ryan Baker. He's back out to Daly. Far side, thinking was Barrows. Kicks it back over to Daly. Top of the key, down by 6. Trying to work it inside. That's tipped. There's another takeaway for the Boxers. Devon Baker over to Rateau. Rateau back to Devon Baker. Inside the Dominic Hopkins. Tipped. And I think Bean Britton had something to do with that. Turnover, bounce pass inside.
Oh.
And it's blocked. Trying to finish again.
Gotta go. Stop.
Kicks it back out. Bean Britton won't go. Ball loose. On the floor trying to finish.
Wow. The Baker?
Ryan Baker, the sophomore. Coach Barrow smartly calls a timeout. You can see the lead slowly.
6-0 Panthers running. That's a good timeout.
So now you got to finish out this quarter. You got to put the two big guys, the most aggressive guys in this first half, and that's definitely Cameron Montero and Nowuso.
Yes.
Not that the other guys are playing bad, but you can see there's a couple miscues in there, and Whitman-Hanson is doing the right thing. They're taking advantage, and they're cutting into the Brockton lead.
Yeah, Nowuso opens up so much for Brockton when he's in there because just this size advantage they have right now. Whitman-Hanson's got to throw two bodies at him. They got nobody to match up with them. So that's opening up some shots. It's opening up the lane for Montero a little bit. Nowuso's going to cause some trouble here for Whitman-Hanson.
All right, as you can see, 5:13 officially left in this half. We are going to try to grab some parents later.
Or you
in
are.
the stands. You're not going to come with me?
No.
That's a strong no.
Not dragging me into that, Dom.
You know
That's
what?
all you.
Maybe I'll grab a cupcake from Mike the Postman Simmons.
I think he ate the last one.
He ate the last cupcake.
I would if I was him, too, dealing with us.
Braxton Baker, nice start. Brockton definitely needs some stops. They're working around very smartly. Moving is Jokavanis. Stops, kicks it back out to Ryan Baker. Daly with a nice clean look. In and out, won't go on the rebound.
Oh.
We'll have a foul.
And Brockton's throwing Nowuso at Bean Britton, so you can't really get the ball inside to him with Nowuso guarding him.
Yeah. One more. There's still 4:44 left. And Brockton's almost at the limit right now. One more foul. That'll put him in the single bonus. And, of course, that is Ryan Baker, the sophomore at the charity stripe. Hits the first. Trying to cut the Brockton lead to 5, and he does. To 4, and he does.
And Baker, similar to Bean Britton this season, was really impressive last year as a freshman.
Evan Jokavanis comes out, and Brendan Moore comes in for the Panthers.
Probably the easiest name you'll get all year, Dom.
Right, yeah, probably.
Ryan Baker and Brendan Moore.
Yeah, well, the Baker boys, I was going to get Braxton and Devon Baker's a little shot from the freshman.
Oh.
In and out. As Marcus Forts is now in the game, the freshman for Brockton High.
Ooh.
Daly. Trying to switch it up. Barrows tried to work it like down to Bean Britton.
Some nice.
Daly has a look. That won't go. Ball tipped on the rebound. Little jumper from the baseline.
Nice shot. If you're the Panthers, you got to try and get some more from your guard play here. You got to get something going in the lane.
Ryan Baker hit that one from the baseline. Nice little shot. Montero. Forts now. Inside Nowuso going to try to use this. And he fouled.
There's just no way to defend that, but I can tell you, it's not going to work like that fouling him. That's the second on Baker. Second.
Ryan Baker, his second, team third. He completes the three-point play. Brockton going to their simulated press. Work his way across. There's Barrows. Barrows over to Moore, to Daly. Daly will start it up again. He's 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bean Britton kicks it out to Daly. Covered by Forts to the far side. There's Barrows. Inside, Bean Britton trying to move. Another jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of Brockton. As you can see, 3:08 left in the game in this first half.
Yeah, you got to hold your composure if you're being Britton. It's tough sledding in there against Nowuso, I get it. But
and that kid hasn't stopped growing yet either.
no.
Braxton Baker, I'm sorry. Nice baseline look by the brother. That won't go by Devon Baker. Here comes Daly now. He might try to run it. They kick it far, baseline drop. Won't go, ball loose, tipped. Covered by Whitman-Hanson.
If you're Whitman-Hanson, you got to try and get something going to the hoop. Just attack.
Yep. So Drew Daly will go to the line. He hits the first. He made that look easy.
He did.
Ball loose, tipped. Baker's going to try to run up the glass. He does and finishes. Up by 6. Oh, nice move.
Thought he was going to shoot it.
I did too. Barrows now inside, little floater, more hits.
Nice bucket.
Forts, Cameron Montero. Covered by Ryan Baker. They kick it over to Braxton Baker. Montero, Forts for 3. That won't go. Ball loose.
God.
Kicks it back out. They got a fresh shot clock. Braxton Baker thinking about moving. He does. That won't go. Almost got his own rebound. Nowuso there.
Just all over
trying
the place.
to finish. You got that guy. You got to
can't
use
defend
him.
that.
Lay
They have
back.
nobody to defend that.
There's a shot. That's too long. Rebound, Brockton. Baker for 3. Too short. Ball loose. And Baker comes up with it for Whitman-Hanson. Approaching a minute left in this half. Spinning.
Wow.
Baker lost the ball. Oh, nice block. Nowuso finishes. That was initially a nice block
Yes,
on
it
Braxton
was.
Baker, and Baker knew it. But Nowuso was there to clean it up. Great job by that young man.
Nowuso's everywhere.
There's a jumper that's blocked by Montero. Saved by Montero. Oh, what a play. Braxton Baker, floater, left hand goes.
Wow. How about that?
Gonna have a reach. Gonna call that on Braxton Baker. His second, team 8th. That'll bring Ryan Baker to the charity stripe. Very good.
Barrows is giving the refs a word here. He's not happy.
Now checking in, number 23, Brandon Bennett. So Bennett's in for the Boxers. And also in is number 55, Dylan Peralt. So Peralt just checked in, the sophomore for the Panthers. Rebound Brockton. This should be the last shot of the game. The game, here I go again. Last shot of the half. Ryan Baker.
He's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls.
Oh, what a move by Cameron Montero, splitting 2 defenders.
That was nice.
Long pass for 3.
Oh,
That was a nice try.
Sure was.
To finish the half. Ryan Baker just got done finishing that possible 3-pointer. So we'll take a quick minute break and we'll go out and talk to the people out, and I'll go talk to the people out in the stands.
looking forward to it.
I bet you are. You're going to keep the phones on and listen to me embarrass myself? All right, I'll be right back with them right after this. Right after this break.
Halftime entertainment, the Brockton High School cheerleaders.
Red on the black, next to the
Hey, have another?
I haven't had one.
Sure? Yep.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave them love and they end up hating on me. I'm all set, thank you. All right.
Hi, young lady. Would you like to talk about the game? Hi, I'm Dominic.
I'm Stephanie.
Stephanie.
I just got here, so.
Can you hear us? Thumbs up. You can hear us. I am with Stephanie. So when did you get here?
I got here right before halftime. My daughter's a cheerleader.
Oh, nice. Are you a basketball fan?
As much as coming to the games to watch my daughter cheer.
Now, how long has she been cheerleading?
She's been cheering for a little over 10 years.
So she started Pop Warner. Did she do the football thing?
She's actually a competitive cheerleader with 5-star athletics.
Now, where are they from?
They are originally from Brockton. They just recently moved their gym to Easton. They were the Brockton youth cheerleaders at one point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
You as well. Thank you.
Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to move on. Give me a minute. How are you? Do you want to talk about the game?
Sure.
All right. Hi, I'm Dominic.
Zach Patello.
Nice to meet you.
We've talked on the phone before, I think.
Oh, okay. How are
Yeah. Good to meet you in person.
you? You too. All right, Zach, we're at the half, 43-32. What are your thoughts?
Impressed by the Panthers' defense, definitely in the first half. Moving around, switching, mixing in zone and man. So that's been exciting. The energy of this game is awesome, too. Very, very fast paced, which is cool.
So do you like the game, honey?
You having fun?
Yeah.
All right, Zach, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll wrap this up. We're gonna be back with the second half tip-off. Second half after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're finishing up the half. About a minute left before we get underway. Head to coach. I don't know if you saw. I know you were going over your stats. I don't know. Before I talk about what Coach Bowen thought. What do you got? What do you got for stats as of right now that you scribbled down?
I got Whitman-Hanson. I got Ryan Baker at 14 points, and I got Isaiah Bean-Britton at 10.
Yep.
I don't currently have the Brockton stats with me.
No, that's fine. I mean, at least you're covering.
Yeah.
At least we got something. I mean, It's hard to cover. It's not like you have a scorebook in front of you. You're multitasking. You're trying to write down stats you can see, and you're trying to help me out with the color and make sure everyone knows what's going on.
We don't have our stats guy today either, so.
Yeah, right. So I had a chance to talk to Coach Bowen. He says we're doing a great job covering the games.
Oh,
very
that's
happy.
Always good to hear.
He was very impressed with the Lawrence game, the Lawrence team, how strong they were.
Yeah, I bet.
And, he was also reflecting on how Coach DeBarros doesn't have that many veteran varsity kids,
Yeah.
And I thought that was it's a reality check. I mean, you don't have the players that have played at that level. You see results like that.
Yeah. Did you happen to figure out if Whitman-Hanson's going to be excluding this game with the Division II, Division I?
I don't know. I don't know.
If you caught wind of that.
All right, so here we go. Off the inbound. We're underway in the second half. Daly now. Inside to Bean-Britton. Bean-Britton trying to make a move off now. Wusso kicks that back out. He's getting double teamed in the corner with trouble. That's Gavon as he causes a turnover. Braxton Baker, I thought Braxton was going to run it. He stops. Trying to set some off Wusso, trying to get around Bean-Britton, kicks it over to inside Wusso off the glass. That won't go. You got to make that shot. Lost it for a minute.
Ooh.
Kid got tied. Now Rateau, Montero to Braxton Baker. Montero thinking. Rateau has a look. That won't go. Ball tipped. Devon. No, that's Braxton Baker again. Rateau. We're going to get Rateau on a travel. Adding the press. Drew Daly working inside, give and go. Bean-Britton trying to work off the big guy.
I don't know how he got that shot off.
I don't know how he did it either. That's still in play. We're going to have a jump ball. Devon Baker thought he had all the ball, then he got fouled. But the ref explained to him it is a jump ball. Here we go, Cameron Montero. Braxton Baker thinking about Rateau. Off a screen from Devon Baker, but they kick it back out to wind it up again. Braxton Baker looking to make a move. Stops, lost control of the ball from it all the way over to Cameron Montero. Was a nice look. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Braxton Baker off the glass and drives and finishes.
Do we have enough Bakers in this game, Dom?
Yeah, we got a lot of
Four, right?
At least. Yep.
Two on each squad. They're all pretty good.
Drew Daly leading this offense, kicks it to the far side inside. That ball's tipped. And now it's Braxton Baker who caused that. Montero. Devon Baker. Off the rim, won't go. Ball tipped. Oh. So, first warning on Brockton. Bench warning to Coach DeBarros. And Yoko Vanas is getting checked out. He came down with an elbow on that one. Checking in for him is Brendan Moore. Now Moore in the game for Yoko Vanas. Daly kicks that out to Barrows. Back to Daly. To the far side, Moore. Moore pivoting, moving. Stops, he's in trouble. Tries to go to Bean-Britton. Thinking about driving. He does drive baseline. Standing in front of there was forced. Now we're going to have a foul.
That's a frustration foul right there.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. On the very talented Isaiah Bean Britton. His second team first to start the second half. Montero. Fonts. Montero thinking about driving. Kicks out far baseline. Braxton Baker won't go. Ball tip loose. Fonts, the smallest guy in the court. All been said and done. Here comes Ryan Baker bringing it up. Ryan Baker. Daly. Smiley steps back, looks around. Baker, his jump shot from the baseline is good. Fonts now. Lead is 11. As Braxton Baker. Nowuso thinking three. Hits. Nice move inside. Nice steal. Cameron Montero trying to finish with a floater.
Yeah.
And he does.
Got two guys there. You can't be throwing that one.
Lost the ball was Moore. Montero off the glass and finishes. Timeout. Timeout, Whitman-Hanson.
Yeah, this lead has swelled to 18 in a hurry.
All right, off the inbound. Here we go. Back on the way after that timeout. Brockton adding the press. Inside up the glass. That's what happens when you press. You leave that fifth guy open. That's the third time we see the Panthers finish like that, taking advantage of that.
Yeah. Good call out of a timeout again.
They move it around very smartly. Montero. That was Devon Baker. Fonts now back to Devon Baker. He's driving baseline, kicks it back out to his brother Braxton. Off the glass, won't go. They're going to call that on Nowuso, his third. So Chidi Nowuso, he'll take a well-deserved break as he has three, and that could hurt. Let's see if the hope. Bean Britton. Dominic Hopkins on the turnover. Good job by the Boxers in transition. Forts now looking, trying to go around more. His float. Oh, what a move!
That was impressive.
The smallest guy on the court. Nice move.
That was nice.
And they're going to get Devon Baker for the reach.
Yeah.
So he has been, Devon Baker has a foul, and he's been teed up. So that will bring Ryan Baker, the very talented sophomore, to the line. Hits the first. He'll get one more. And then it should be an inbound pass for the Panthers.
He's up to 20.
All right, so here we go.
Baker and Bean Britton have combined for 30 of the Panthers' 38 points. They really got to get something going somewhere else here.
Daly, covered by Fonts, trying to move, stops, pivoted. Ryan Baker now. He sees nothing. All the way over to Khalid. Baker can have a hold.
Wow.
I'm going to call that on Dominic Hopkins, his third. Team third. Off the inbound inside. Bean Britton.
Wow.
That's 4. As Coach DeBarros takes a look down his bench.
Trying to find somebody who's not in foul trouble.
Rush inside. Hopkins, nice look. Working inside. Fonts off the glass and finishes.
Didn't get back on defense.
Call that on Khalid Baker, his first, team second. And he finishes a three-point play. Marcus Forts has just checked in for the Boxers. Bean Baker won't go. Ball loose, gets his own rebound, he's fouled.
Wow.
That's on Jordan Forts, his first, team fifth. We have a whole quarter to play here. Can't finish the three-point play. Here come the Boxers. Forts was thinking about driving. That's tipped, all ball. Nice play.
Hold it.
Here comes Khalid
just out of
Baker
control.
trying to finish.
Too much on it.
2:10 officially left in the third quarter. They've cut the Boxer lead to 17. And we'll have another gentleman checking in about 2 seconds. Forts now kicks it over to Fonts. Fonts thinking about moving over to Forts. All right, timeout, Brockton. It looks like getting ready to check in for the Boxers is Colleen Dos Santos. So we might see Mr. Santos here in a minute.
Come on, hands up!
1:51 left in the third quarter. Nate Rollins, I'm Dominic Damiano. Mike, the postman, Simmons, doing all the producing and directing in this contest tonight. Cameron taking him on one, kicks it out to Santos, too long. Oh, great hustle by
That
Fonts.
was just an effort play.
Forts now, Montero. Shot clock violation. Even I lost time of the clock for a minute.
Me too.
Khalid Baker. Back to Baker, Dylan Drew. Drew Daly, excuse me. Back to Drew Daly. Trying to work on the freshman. Long shot. It won't go. Montero, West speed. Thinking about finishing, and he does.
Nobody wanted to step in the way of that.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Drew Daly up shots. Short. Picked that up as Ryan Baker. Dylan Peralt checking back in. Fonts comes out for Brockton. And Nakeem Poles comes in for the Boxers.
Yeah, and Whitman-Hanson's also down one of their senior captains, Cole Champini, who's a little bit banged up. So they are missing him. Another kid who can just stretch the floor, control some things. Would be really helpful to have him in an environment like this.
There's Baker. Khalid Baker. Thinking about trying to get over to his brother. Bounce pass to Drew Daly. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to finish. There's a steal by the Boxers. I'm going to have a reach.
Yeah.
We call that on Khalid Baker. His second. Baker will take a break. Drew Daly will take a break. Moore checks in. And Jack Williams now checks in for the Boxers. Excuse me, for the Panthers. Should be the last shot, depending on what happens here. Looks like that's what they're setting up for here, Nate. There's a shot by Devon Baker. Won't go. Ball loose.
Oh, my God.
Trying to get it up. Covered by Whitman-Hanson.
Put it up.
At the... Oh!
Wow. And the foul, huh?
Whoa, what a shot. What a play.
Send that into Sports Center.
Calling that on Devon Baker, his second. I seen another kid do that one time. I got it on my YouTube page.
I'm sure they practiced that.
Jack Williams. Oh. After 3, your score, Brockton 59, Whitman-Hanson 43.
You actually interviewed a couple coaches at the half, didn't you? Whitman-Hanson football coach, Coach Patello, Coach Bowen.
Coach Patello, I just happened to see him.
He was in disguise.
Exactly. He was incognito, saw his beautiful kids.
Yes.
And I just caught Coach Bowen walking across, being the fan that he was, but it was unofficial. No, it wasn't.
Off the record.
Off the record.
Kind of.
But he gave us some insight. I mean, he says he watches the games all the time. All right, so here we go. 8 minutes as we get ready to start this fourth quarter, and we're underway. Brockton trying to even their record to 4-4. Devon Baker, the freshman, kicks it out. There's a shot, bang, won't go. That's tipped, covered by Brockton. Great shot by Santos. Santos kicks it out to Forts. Back out to off the glass. Oh, can't finish. Poles is number 22. Here comes the Panthers in transition, trying to move.
How about this Boxers defense? Every time somebody gets it, they're just throwing 2 bodies.
They are. So they got a travel called on that. We'll have a change of possession. Hopkins checks back in. Nowuso checks back in for Brockton. Braxton Baker, the freshman from downtown, off the glass, won't go.
I say that was downtown, huh?
Wow, way downtown. But he almost said it. He came close. There's a shot. That won't go. Nice try by Cam Burrows is back in the game. Burrows covering Montero. Dominic Hopkins trying to get around Ryan Baker. Kicks it back out to Forts. Around the back, won't go. Bean Britton on the rebound. And here comes Drew Daly. Inside, trying to finish. Moore kicks it back out to Daly. Hits.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Smart timeout, timeout, Brockton. And we're going to look at the Brockton bench as Coach Barrows wants to regroup. He didn't like the way that something he didn't see, he didn't like.
Yeah, you don't want Whitman-Hanson to get hot. Especially when you got a
And
13,
they can.
especially from shooting a three. That 13-point lead could be down to nothing in a matter of time. So, good timeout.
All right, so here we go. Right after that timeout from Brockton. They're working around the perimeter. Nowuso. See what they call that on.
Maybe Bean Britton.
Yeah, and Britton again, the freshman.
Just so tough to defend that. I mean,
He is. His third team fourth. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. It's the first.
another kid who's going to be around for a while, huh? Nowuso?
Yeah, he is. Let me see. Make sure I got Nowuso's.
What is it?
Yeah. Year to graduate, 2026.
Make him a freshman.
That's pretty good.
Mr. Bob Rogers barking out. This kid's a pretty good player.
And a little miscue by the Panthers. And here come Braxton Baker. Covered right away by Cam Burrows. Lost the ball. Covered by Nowuso. Back to Braxton Baker. Excellent defense by the Panthers. Thinking about doing something where it's inside. That's ball tipped. All right, we're going to have another foul. That's going to be on Cameron Burrows. His first, team fifth. Both teams get in foul trouble later in this game. Braxton Baker, his jumper, hits.
I think this is the best I've seen the Boxers shoot it all year.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to move.
I really do.
Yeah.
I think this is the best they've shot it. I don't know if you can recall a game where they shot it any better than this.
This year?
This year.
Yeah, I mean they hung with Lawrence, but then Lawrence
just shooting wise.
Shooting wise, yeah.
Because we've seen them struggle shooting the ball.
We have. And on the line right now, that is sophomore Ryan Baker. Hits the first. Cameron Montero, his second, team seventh. It's them both.
I mean, Dom, that last game we did them, I don't think they could buy a bucket.
No, it did look like that, didn't it?
You know?
It really did.
It's really impressive what they've done.
All right, so here we go. 5:24 left and running. Looks like Fonts is getting ready to check back in the game for the Boxers. They move it around. Cameron Montero trying to get by one guy. Can't do. Will wind it up at the top of the perimeter. Kicks it to the far side. Braxton Baker. Cameron Montero inside. Tried to get Dominic Hopkins.
Gotta go. Push.
Great job by the Panthers. Little floater with the right hand won't go. Montero on the rebound. Rateau now in the game for Brockton as well. Dominic Hopkins as well. Trying to go up. That's all ball. Fonts checks in. Rateau takes a seat. Inbound ball for Brockton in the Panther end. Fonts for a long three. Won't go. Ball loose, covered by Bean Britton. Bounce pass. Great job and great defense by Cameron Montero. Bounce to Nowuso.
Oh.
Call that on Drew Daly. His first, team sixth.
I see SEC League MVP in Nowuso's near future. Not this year, but I think it's coming.
Yep. Nowuso trying to work it, lost the ball. Good defense by the Panthers. Daly. Drew Daly almost lost the ball. Enough composure to get it back. Kicks it to the far side to Burrows. Burrows double team, bounce pass. They work around the perimeter. More now. Fire, long three, won't go. Rebound. Boxes. Devon Baker, Braxton Baker now. Inside Nowuso. Right through his hands, and he knew he lost it. And more.
Oh.
That was a Dominic Damiano layup right there. Right out of real estate. Checking back in for Whitman-Hanson is Jack Williams, number 15.
Who had that shot before the half. Still don't know how he made it.
Montero stops, moves inside. Nowuso off the glass, can't finish, gets his own rebound, spins, moves. I'm going to call that on Burrows, his second, and that'll put him in the. Both teams are now in the single bonus.
You're not going to change it, are you? You want to change it?
And Nowuso will go to the charity stripe and shoot a couple. Misses the first one. If he hits the first one, he would have the second one.
Right.
And in transition, here comes the Panthers.
Oh.
Bean Britton lost the ball and able to clean it up.
Nice job by Baker.
Ryan Baker heads up play with that ball loose on the floor. Fonts now, he's going to try to go off the glass. Ran out of real estate, ball loose. Smart timeout by Coach DeBarros, because that could easily be mistaken for a travel.
Right. That was a good timeout. Get his guys under control.
It looks like we're going to have Khalid Baker, the freshman, check back in. Excellent crowd here as you get a look at Coach DeBarros, Brockton High. Again, would like to welcome everybody watching in Whitman and in Hanson. And, of course, the Brockton faithful watching on channel 1071. And, of course, off the Brockton Access Communities Brockton channel on YouTube. I'll get it right. As long as Mike the Postman Simmons stops laughing at me. All right, so here we go. Inbound pass, 3:17 left in the game. An inbound pass in the Panther end. Braxton Baker. Covered by Daly. Now Montero, he's covered by Ryan Baker. Over to Fonts. Fonts covered by Khalid Baker. Off a nice move, pick, trying to finish. High off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Panthers. Here comes Drew Daly. Jack Williams now. Over to Drew Daly. Oh, Brockton Baker almost had another turnover.
Yep. Box's defense has been impressive.
But you're right, it's been a while since we've seen them gelling like this. Long shot, won't go.
That's been a while. They look really good.
They work it around. Braxton Baker covered by Drew Daly. Trying to go off a pick. Inside. Nawuso right hand floater. Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul.
Wow.
Nawuso, that is his fourth. You can hear Coach DeBarros complain about how late the call was. Lead is 13 with 2:20 left. Brockton adding their full court press. Khalid Baker looking for somebody, gets over to Bean Britton. Inside, trying to move his hop step. Ball loose. And here comes Brockton. Montero, Braxton Baker. Dominic Hopkins initially set that pick, kicked over to Fonts to Montero. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving, right-hand floater. Hits.
Yeah.
Drew Daly does a good job. There's a baseline shot. Covered by Williams. Works it inside to Britton.
Yeah.
Call that on Montero, his third. Bean Britton has a chance to make this a three-point play. Ooh. And here come the Boxers. Braxton Baker. Ryan Baker sees a lane, kicks it out baseline to Fonts. Fonts will go all the way to the top of the key and start it all up. Kicks it back over to Braxton Baker. Oh, nice move, shoulder string, a little floater with the left hand, too strong.
Was a nice move.
Covered by the Panthers. Bean Britton tries to finish, and he does. Timeout, Whitman-Hanson. They've cut the lead to 11 with 52.1 of a second. You got to get that 1/10 of a second. You never know.
You never know. You're right.
Coach DeBarros is trying to calm the crew down. And I believe I have our next scheduled game. We check the calendar. Our next game for Brockton basketball is going to be I have the 18th again. Nope, that's not it. I got to double check. Tuesday. Like I said, Tuesday. All right, so we'll be back Tuesday for a basketball game.
Mm-hmm. Whitman-Hanson, I think they got Quincy at home.
Quincy, yep. Oh, the girls are away, right?
Yes.
In transition, Braxton Baker, just like that, and they're going to purposely foul him. They will send Braxton Baker to the charity stripe. That'll be 4 on, I'm sorry, that was on Bean Britton, his 4th. Baker will go to the charity stripe and try to hit. He's at the 1-1. Misses the second. Fonts on the rebound. Great job. Oh, a little miscue there. Cameron lost the ball. Nowuso trying to finish, and he does.
Yeah, that's a killer if you're Whitman-Hanson.
Inside block.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Well, it'll be on the floor. I'm going to call that on Khalid Baker. I like the freshman. I like Khalid Baker, number 4. He's very good. 22, Isaiah Bean Britton. He stands out for himself.
Yeah. Tough matchup today for him, though.
Yeah, it is. But very promising, this roster.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so Drew Daly will come out. Bean Britton will come out. Ryan Baker. And you have, I'll get you the gentleman's name who just he hits the shot. Khalid Baker. Peralt. Peralt gets that over to, do we have that gentleman's number?
35. I don't have him on the roster.
And that'll do it, Nate.
Yeah.
The Boxers improved to 500 on the season, 4-4 with a very impressive win.
Yeah, that was a good win.
Over a very, very good Whitman-Hanson Panthers team coming into the game 6-3.
Yep. Brockton did almost everything right today.
They did, and we haven't seen that in a while. I know the fans are probably happy to see it. They use their height the right way to get points on the board.
Yeah, strong on both ends. That was a really solid win.
All right, I'm going to go get a quick interview with Coach DeBarros.
Okay.
Young man.
Wow.
Just what we want. Just what we wanted to see. We had good ball movement.
Yes.
We had everyone was competing today. A couple of nerves, like they got a little nervous when they got in foul trouble.
Yes.
But overall, very good team effort.
Yes, absolutely, and that's the key. We're going to win with a team effort every time we play. Again, we don't have a lot of varsity experience, and so what we've been preaching is you have to trust each other and just know that you're going to be tested every game. So you can't underestimate your opponent, and you can't think that, hey, this is an easy win or easy opponent. No such thing as that. Every opponent comes in here with the mentality of, hey, we're Brockton, and they want to beat us. And so, these guys are starting to buy in, and I think the more they really share the ball, like you said, and play together, the better we can be. So I'm happy with the win because Whitman-Hanson is a really tough team. They've been on a great streak right now. Coach Rogers has been doing a great job with his young crew. I mean, they're a young team, so kudos to them too, for their fight. So.
Considering the road games you haven't had a chance to follow, shame on me. Is this the best performance you've seen so far from this club? In now 4-4 in the season?
Yes, for sure. I think for sure in terms of just a team effort. Defensively, we really got after it. A few things that we need to clean up offensively, but overall, really great team effort from the bench especially as well. So John, our guy, got injured. Hopefully he gets back soon, but guys stepped up. And that's what we keep saying, hey, guys, be ready because you don't know when your time is. And today, guys were ready, so very happy for them.
Now how bad's Francois?
I don't know. The trainer said that she has to come look at him tomorrow. We play a tough New Bedford team on Tuesday who's, I think, 8-1 right now. So, again, a league game here in Brockton. It's going to be Teacher Appreciation Night on Tuesday, so looking forward to that. Yeah, so we invite all the teachers, staff. Just want to say a big thank you to all the teachers and staff and what they do for us. And so Tuesday's going to be Teacher Appreciation Night. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Excellent. So we'll see you Tuesday. Boxers, they go back into conference play. They take on the Whalers New Bedford. We'll be here with that tip-off. We'll catch it on Tuesday night.